Hello student, welcome to online class. This is class 5. In this video I will tell you about chapter 11. The name of the chapter is the treasure hunt. As you know, treasure means khazana, hunt means to find out. So let's see what is the chapter about. This text is an adaptation of an extract from Treasure Island. It means this is a part of, or you can say the extract of the book, that is Treasure Island. Treasure Island is a book. It is a story, a long story, and here this is the treasure hunt is a part of that story, and it is written by Robert Louis Stevenson. He is the writer of this story, that is Robert Louis Stevenson. And in this story, the two groups of men are in search of treasure. It means there is two groups and they were searching for treasure. One group, we can say the first group, consists of pirates led by Long John Silver. Long John Silver is a person, or you can say that he is a leader of this first group. Here the word pirate, it means pirates are the men who live near the, you can say rivers, or you can say the fisherman, or the person who work near the seaside. They are called pirates. And Long John Silver is the leader of this group. The other group consists of Jim. Here is another group, and the leader of this group is Jim, a young boy. He is a young boy. His friend is Dr. Livesey Gray. Square means a landowner, that is the person who has land, the landowner. Here is the meaning is given, title given to an English landowner in old days, that we call Square. And another landowner, that is Ben Gunn. These are the characters, these are the persons of two groups. First group, the leader of that first group is Long John Silver, and the second group, the leader is Jim. He is a young boy. His friend Dr. Livesey Gray, and Square. Gray is a square, that is a landowner, and Ben Gunn, he is also a landowner. Now let's see what happened. They reach the pitch where they think the treasure lies buried. They are searching for the treasure and they reach to the pitch where they think the treasure is buried. It means it was kept hidden. Now will they find? Let's see, will they find or not. In the beginning, we met a strong looking party, all dirty sailor cloth and all armed except me. Here the word me refer to the Jim. Since this is an extract, or you can say the part of a story, if we study the full story we are able to know me refer to Jim. Here the speaker who is telling this story is Jim. He said that we met strong looking party. Here both the group first, that is group of Long John Silver, and the group of Jimmy, both were combined together and they were together searching for the treasure. So the group become strange looking party. It means they are looking very strange, and they are in a big party group. All dirty sailor clothes. Dirty means their clothes were very dirty, as they were sailor clothes. They were sailors, so their clothes were also like a sailor, and it was dirty. And all armed except me. They all have armed. It means they all have tools, some tools. Except me, except Jimmy. Jim, that is Jim. Here in this picture, you look. This boy is Jimmy, and it is Long John Silver. Long John Silver with his parrot on his shoulder. There is a parrot on the shoulder of Long John Silver. Held a rope which was trodden round my waist. Waist means this here. He is taken a rope, and the rope was tied with the waist of Jim. Some of the men were carrying pick and salves. Picks and salves are the tools of working. Here it is given in the picture. This is called pick and salver. Now let's see. The pickers with oath and cried began to leap. Pickers means it's parrots. That is the person who live near the seaside, or you can say the sailor person. Here it is given sailor, so the sailor persons are called also pickers. And the parrots, they take oath before doing any work. Person take oath, so they took oath and began to leap. Leap means began to jump in the pitch one by one and start digging one after another into the pit. It means they jump into the pit one by one and to dig. That is to dig with their tools. With the help of their tools, they start digging. Throwing the board aside as they did, they also put the earth and board aside. Now let's see. While digging, Morgan found a piece of gold, and he held it up angrily. With anger, Morgan he is another person, a person who was digging the pit. He found a piece of gold. It was a 2-guinea piece. Guinea means it is a currency. Here it is given British gold coin no longer in use. It means it is an old coin of British. And Morgan found 2-guinea piece, and it went from hand to hand among them for a minute or so. When they find the treasure, they take the treasure one by one and see. That is, here it is written hand to hand. All of them has taken in their hand and see what is this. 2 guinea only, wrote Mary. Mary is a girl, lady there. She wrote, it means she shouted, only 2 coin. Shaking to the silver, he looking to the silver, he said, only 2 coin. This is your 100,000 pound. Is it? It means they were coming to find the treasure, and the amount of the treasure is 700,000 pound. But what they find is only 2 guinea. So she was very surprised, and in a surprised way she said that only 2 guinea. Dig away, boy, commanded Silver. But the Silver, that is Long John Silver, who was called here as a Silver was very cool, with a coolest look. He was very cool, and he just said, he just commanded the boy to dig away. It means to dig, keep on digging, you will find. So he commanded the people there that you carry on your work, you will find. Friend, do you hear that? Mary cried. Mary said that, do you friends to the person who were digging? I tell you now, that man there knew it all along. Look in the face of him and you will see it written there. She said that, you look at the face, that man, he know everything. Everything is written in his face. As we know that by looking someone's face we are able to know what is going on in his mind. In the same way, the Mary said that what is that he know about the treasure, but he is not saying. Ah, Mary, said Silver. Silver say, the Mary is talking about the Silver's face, that he know everything but he is not saying. He just keep on working. Oh, Mary, says Silver, you are standing for captain again. You are a pushing lad. Pushing lad, let's see the meaning of pushing lad. Means a fearless and ambitious boy. Here Silver said Mary that you are a pushing lad. It means you are not a fearless boy. You are ambitious, you have no fear, and you just say what you come to your mouth. This time everyone was entirely in Mary's favor. By this time all the persons who were digging the pit and other were come to the Mary's favor. They began to scream out of the deep pit. They start working, but casting furious glance at the long giant fellow. I observed that they all got out on opposite side of Silver. By this time all the persons have come to the opposite side of the Silver. It means the Silver and the Jim is standing in one side, and the persons who were digging were standing the just opposite side of the Silver. Well, there we stood, Silver and I on the side, that is it. Here it is written Silver and I means the Jim were standing and one side, and the parrots and the other side. Parrots were standing on the other side, and there the pit between us, and only the pit is on between them. The Silver never moved. He watched them very upright on his crust. Crust, it means it is a stick. As we know that Silver has a problem in his leg, so he always use a stick to help. He lay on with the help of that stick. With the help of the stick he is standing and look as cool as ever I saw him. He was very cool. He has no tension. He was brave and no mistake. No mistake means he has no doubt that treasure is here. It means he believed that he will find the treasure in the pit. So he is very cool and standing. He is very brave, and other people were working. Jim, he whispered, peck at and be ready for trouble. Jim, the Silver whisper means Silver said that, Jim, take that and be ready for the trouble. He handed me the musket, that is musket means a rifle, that is a tool which look like a rifle. At last Mary said, must there is two of them along there once, the old cripples with the torch. It was his idea. He had brought us here. The another Another, only a boy, I want him now, friends. He raised his arm to shoot.